Morning. We have made it. The end of our second to last week. I can't believe it. This is your daily briefing for Friday, May 8th. And stay tuned. Okay, let's take it from the top. We are on the we are on the home stretch. With only a few weeks left of school, I want you to focus on how you're spending your time. So that way it can carry you into the summer by making smart decisions while you're bored and being productive. So that's why for the next 2 weeks, we are going to study the beauty of boredom. All of your work this week will be completed on the Your Name is Bored and Brilliant document. And that document you aren't going to turn in till next Monday, which I will explain why in just a second. So there is an extra help Zoom session today from 1 to 3, which let me encourage you to jump on there and ask me if you have any questions. I'm happy to help you. Like I talked about earlier this week, May 15th is our last day of the semester and of digital learning. So it's going to be incredibly important for you to be on top of your grades, know where you're at, and also communicate with me if you have any questions or concerns. So that way we can get you passing the class or get your grade where you want it to be. Okay, we talked about this week many times. Let's run through one more. Monday, you watched the TED Talk, you described how bored you were, and you answered the questions. On Wednesday, you took the boredom challenge, and for Friday, we are now going to extend that into the weekend, and you'll see why next week. Last thing, this is the third and final round of SSR. Guys, remember, this is an easy 100, and anyone who has completed their SSR talk can tell you that it's really simple. I just talked to you about your book, and we find out what you might want to read next time. This your daily briefing check. Make sure that you fill out the check-in form so I can know how you're doing and how you're feeling right now. And then you're going to begin your weekend boredom journal, which I'll show you in just a moment. And finally, your SSR talk. If you haven't done it, guys, this is an easy 100 for test grade. It's painless. Please talk to me so I'm not bored. Okay, guys, this is about the weekend boredom journal. I want you to keep the challenge from earlier this week going. So using the charts below, I want you to keep track of your bored behavior this weekend. Be honest with yourself, but I also want you to consider trying some of the productive cures for boredom from Wednesday's challenge. This is about building awareness of how you spend your time and how you respond to boredom, and it's not about reaching boredom perfection. So don't worry if, to be honest, whenever you're bored, you decide to watch Netflix. That's okay. If you're not bored, I want you to tell me why as well. So for each day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I want you to tell me how many times you got bored, about how many hours of screen time you had that day to see if there's like a pattern or correlation. And similarly, I want you to tell me how many hours of sleep you got last night and like what time you went to bed and what time you woke up. So I want you to tell me what time of day you got bored and describe the circumstance. How were you feeling? Like describe your mood. Were you feeling lonely, sad, dejected, hungry, something like that? So what did you do or think about while you're bored? You could look at the matrix for some ideas. Or you could do some of the things that you normally like to do while you're bored. Like I've heard that some people like to paint or bake or do puzzles. And I want you to think about and reflect on whether you thought this was a positive or negative result and why. We are going to turn this into a project all next week. So make sure that you are taking this seriously, you're doing a good job, and take the boredom challenge each day this weekend. All right, guys, good luck. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm excited to see what you come up with. Have a great day.